And today, I publicly declare Julius Malema's EFF to be political enemy number one of the Democratic Alliance. And I commit the DA to fight back against the EFF at every turn, with the ultimate aim of defeating the Doomsday Coalition that could seal South Africa's fate next year.
Our biggest enemy and immediate enemy that we are dealing with now is MKP. We don't want to see anything that has got to do with that.
Julius Malema has declared the MKP and President Jacob Zuma his number one enemy. But why would a leader who claims to fight for the marginalized prioritize attacking other black leaders instead of addressing the DA, Solidarity, Afriforum, or white monopoly capital? Is this a deliberate strategy to keep us divided? Welcome to Inkarhi Its Time, the channel where we analyze the pressing issues shaping South Africa. I'm Kondos, your host, and today we're asking a critical question. Why is Julius Malema seemingly more focused on opposing the MKP and Jacob Zuma than tackling the structural inequalities plaguing our nation? Let's explore this together.
We have no relationship with MKP. And even worse now, when MKP has made it its program to recruit leaders of the EFF. Tomorrow we are marching to the Constitutional Court with everyone except MKP. The MKP won't be part of our march. If they want to march, they must go and organize their own.
Let's get straight into it. Julius Malema, the leader of the economic freedom fighters, has built his platform on the promise of representing the marginalized. Yet his recent declarations and actions raise important questions about his priorities. When Afriforum takes legal actions to undermine black rights, Malema responds with fairy rhetoric, but little action. When white monopoly capital continue to dominate the economy, his solutions are vague. Yet, when the MKP, led by Jacob Zuma, focuses on uniting black South Africans to challenge these structures, Malema's response is not collaboration, but hostility. Why? Some suggest this hostility is not random, but calculated. The timing of Malema's attacks coincides with the growing influence of the MKP and its calls for unity. Could it be that Malema views this movement as a threat, not to South Africa, but to his own political power? It's worth noting that divisions within the EFF itself tell a story. Floyd Shivambu, once a key figure in the party, stepped away, citing disillusionment with the organization's lack of vision. Shivambu's departure signaled deeper cracks, an acknowledgement that the EFF strategy often prioritizes spectacles over substance. Now, let's examine Malema's changing alliances and narratives. When John Steenhuisen, the leader of the DA, criticizes Malema and declares the EFF their enemy number one, it's expected. The DA and EFF represent vastly different ideologies. But when Malema declares Jacob Zuma and the MKP as his enemies, despite shared goals of uplifting the marginalized, it raises serious questions. Is this about policy differences or about ensuring that unity and revolution among black South Africans never materialized? Furthermore, Malema's inconsistency has become a hallmark of his leadership. One moment, he's attacking white monopoly capital. The next, he's targeting those working towards black unity. This constant flip-flopping not only creates confusion, but also undermines trust in his leadership.
Action SA made it very clear that they are the enemy of the EFF. And the Action SA did not have a manifesto. Their manifesto was EFF. Everywhere Herman went was tweeting about EFF. EFF, this EFF that, look at him now. He didn't concentrate on his organization, he's concentrating on other people's organizations. So we don't care about Action SA. MK, we are relatives. We are together. If they had to do saying they don't want to work with the ANC, there's no problem. But now we'll work with them. We'll work with the ANC and work with them also. There's no problem. And we are not far from each other. We are one thing with MK, so there's absolutely no crisis. I get it if MK doesn't want to work with the ANC national, and then we work with the ANC national. There's nothing stopping us to work with MK in KwaZulu-Natal, and also in Gauteng. So Mpumalanga as well. So there is no problem. There's no animosity between MK and the EFF. So that's what you guys, throughout this campaign, you were trying by all means to try and create a division, and we refused to fall into that.
As South Africans, we need to ask ourselves, who benefits from this division? Political infighting and personal attacks only serve to distract us from the real challenges: systemic inequality, unemployment, and lack of service delivery. Instead of focusing on who is attacking whom, leaders and citizens alike must work together to address the needs of our communities. Our focus should not be on party rivalries, but on solutions. With the 2026 elections approaching, we must hold our leaders accountable and ensure that our voices are heard through meaningful action, not empty rhetoric. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Julius Malema's stance against the MKP and Jacob Zuma? Is it about ideology, or is there something deeper at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Inkarhi Its Time, and share it with others who care about South Africa's future. Together, we can drive the conversation that matter. Thank you for watching Inkarhi Its Time. Remember, our future depends on unity and focus. Let's keep building a South Africa that works for everyone. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed. Take care.